Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Sector 5. I'm your host, as always, Cody the Hangman Huntsman, and SmackDown has just ended. It is now time for the Fastlane pay-per-view prediction. So, let's get started. The first match I have wrote down here, because the pre-show is, Miz TV. Miz is going to be talking to, Mr. Paul Heyman about different things that's going on, and the main event, most likely, of this pay-per-view event. Anyway, so let's get started with the matches now. First match that I have wrote down is Goldust versus Stardust. I'm not gonna lie, I won't be surprised if Stardust wins this. I wouldn't mind seeing Goldust win it. This feud between Cody Rhodes and Goldust is, Stardust and Goldust is not really something I really want to see. I feel that if they're gonna have Stardust and Goldust both, then they should be a tag team. But if they're not gonna be tagged up, Cody Rhodes needs to go back to being Cody Rhodes. Which I thought was gonna happen recently, but it doesn't look like it. But, you know, maybe this is the end of Goldust again. Goldust will lose and he'll go away for a while again. Either way, you know. Next up, we have Dean Ambrose facing Bad News Barrett for the Intercontinental Championship. It's gonna be an interesting match to see. Do I think Dean Ambrose is gonna leave with the title? Probably not. I don't see him getting the Intercontinental title. Mainly because of what era we're technically in. We're in the era of the Authority, and yeah. So anyways, that's all my thoughts really with that one. I think Bad News Barrett's going to retain the title, and we're gonna see Bad News Barrett continue his reign. Next up, we have the Usos defending the Tag Team Championships against Tyson Kidd and Cesaro. I would really like to see the Usos retain the Tag Team Championships and go to WrestleMania with them, especially with their father Rikishi getting added to the Hall of Fame. So, that's really my thoughts on that one. I'd like to see the Usos retain, and I believe they will. Next up, we have Nikki Bella versus Paige for the Divas Championship. I honestly would like to see Paige win this. I think Paige should win, and that's who I'm rooting for and thinking will win. Because I'd like to see Paige go into WrestleMania with the Divas Championship. Make it Paige versus Nikki Bella again, just a rematch, and she'll have a WrestleMania moment and be the champion both. Either way it goes, with WrestleMania, if it were to happen, at least there's the WrestleMania moment. I know you would want to go into WrestleMania the champion, leave as champion, but, you know, I'd like to see Paige have her WrestleMania moment. So, next up, we have the most interesting match I can think of. We got John Cena versus Rusev for the United States Championship. Cena's bringing back the old Cena, the ruthless aggression Cena, to take on the guy who's never been pinned, or submitted. Has he lost matches? Technically, he's been counted out. And he's lost a few matches by disqualification, which I'm hoping doesn't happen. But I kind of see Rusev keeping the title via disqualification. Sort of. And then it's hard for me to sit and think that John Cena is going to win the United States Championship. Because you try and wonder, who would WWE put against John Cena to take the United States Championship from him? It isn't going to be some undergrade person. Like, you're not going to see, I'm trying to think, like someone like Tyson Kidd versus John Cena for the United States Championship, and Tyson Kidd take it. You know, and you're not going to see any people that's been around for a while, like Big Show, Kane, Randy Orton when he makes his return, Sheamus. I mean, I was surprised when Sheamus won back the United States Championship during that Battle Royal that he won it in. It's sort of surprising, sort of not really. But, I mean, he is the potential to face Cena for the United States Championship because he's making his return. And if he returns as a heel, then that's a good possibility that it could happen. So I don't know about this match. I don't know if Rusev's going to retain because of disqualification, or if Cena will actually leave as the United States champion. We'll see him as the United States champion again. I mean, when he came back and won the World Heavyweight Championship, I was surprised a little bit too, because I never thought I would see the time that John Cena was World Heavyweight Champion again. I always thought we'd just see him continuing after the WWE Championship. Which now, with Cena going after the United States Champion, there's only one person I can think of, and it would probably be the person that they would decide. John Cena versus Bray Wyatt at some point for the United States Championship, and that's Bray Wyatt wins and becomes United States Champion for the first time. That is the only person I can sit and think of that they would put against John Cena to win this title. If he were to win at Fastlane. It'll be interesting to see. And that's another thing we can think of. What if Cena wins? Will they give Rusev the rematch at WrestleMania? That gives Rusev his WrestleMania moment. Which, if WWE's trying to go this route, I'm game. Because I'm not going to get to see Fastlane. I refuse to. I've said it many times. I do not want to get the WWE Network. I know how streaming online can go. I do not want to be in the middle of watching John Cena versus Rusev, and all I get is a buffering screen. So WWE Network, even though it is free, will not be ever my means to see a pay-per-view unless I'm somewhere else. Like if I went to a friend's house who had the WWE Network and it was time for a pay-per-view, then that would be the one time. But I'm hesitant to watch it on WWE Network, especially thinking about how many people who do have it or take the chances whenever they do offer new subscribers the opportunity to have it free. There are many, many people in this world, and probably a good bit of them are WWE fans, and that server will just get blasted, and probably won't be able to handle the load that it's getting. I mean, because this is really year one of the WWE Network. It came around a little after WrestleMania. It's almost been a year since WWE Network came out. So, I mean, you got these things that can stream really well, but everything has their problems, and I don't want to fall across them. I know I just went on to a rant there, and I apologize for it. You know me, I tend to do that. So, did I really give an answer on who I think's going to win this match? Not really. And the whole reason I went on that tangent, now that I'm remembering, is because I really want to see WrestleMania. That's the one pay-per-view that any WWE fan will want to see. I will try my best to get the opportunity to see WrestleMania. And since I can't see John Cena versus Rusev the first time, if John Cena were to win and WWE gave Rusev the rematch at WrestleMania, then I would get a chance to see John Cena versus Rusev. But that's down the line. We don't know really what's going on in WrestleMania right now. We do know Brock Lesnar is going to be there. That's all we know, and that just transitions perfectly on why we don't know who his opponent is, because of the next match we have. We have Roman Reigns, the winner of the 2015 Royal Rumble, versus Daniel Bryan. Winner gets to take on Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. We technically have a number one contenders match at a pay-per-view. It's interesting to think of in that aspect, but honestly, what I think's gonna happen, we're not gonna have a winner at all. Something's gonna happen to where, like, they're gonna go after each other, beat each other up so badly, even though it's just a one-on-one. It's not like a no disqualification match. It's just a one-on-one match. Something's gonna happen to where either both men are down, or we're gonna have one of those pins that looks like Roman Reigns got Daniel Bryan, but Daniel Bryan also has Roman Reigns. 1, 2, 3. Who's the winner? And instead of the restart match, they'll announce, like, they'll say Roman Reigns has won. He's gonna go to WrestleMania to face Brock Lesnar, and then Monday Night Raw we'll see Daniel Bryan come out, or yeah, it'd have to be Daniel Bryan. I mean, I want to say something like that would happen, and Triple H and them would look at it and be like, you know what? You're right. Both shoulders were down. We don't have a definite winner. So at WrestleMania, we're going to have Roman Reigns, Daniel Bryan, and Brock Lesnar for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Because that's honestly what I think is going to happen. We're going to have another triple threat where Daniel Bryan has somehow found a way to troll his way in. So, do I have a definite winner? No. As I said, I believe both these superstars are going to face for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. And of course, we'll go more into depth on that match when the WrestleMania pay-per-view prediction comes up. I'm hoping to get someone. I always like to have a second person for the WrestleMania pay-per-view predictions, just because it's WrestleMania. You want to get other people's thoughts and everything. So, that is technically all the matches, but there's one more thing to discuss about Fastlane. We have Triple H meeting face-to-face with Sting. I really wish they would have not done this on Fastlane, really, because this is just like a confrontation. This isn't Triple H versus Sting. I mean, this sounds like it's going to be a setup to Triple H versus Sting at WrestleMania. So, I mean, that would be an awesome match to see at WrestleMania. Especially now that the Undertaker doesn't have the streak, we gotta find something really. That was the highlight of WrestleMania, and now Undertaker hasn't made an appearance, and there's a lot of speculation around that we're not even going to see the Undertaker. And far from it. I mean, why have under no disrespect to the Undertaker, why have him at WrestleMania the year after the streak ends? Pretty much, that's the end of the Undertaker's legacy. I mean, he's getting up there, and it's time to hang it up and finally go into the middle of that ring and say, I'm done for good. And get your thank you Taker chance. Or thank you Dead Man. But anyways, that was the Fastlane pay-per-view predictions in some aspects. Sorry about how I sound. I'm very, very sinus sick right now. Got congested up nose, and it's all in my throat, clogging me up. It's clogging my voice. So I can tell I sound different, and sorry for all the moving and everything. This is the first time I've plugged in my headset since having to restart the computer, and I'm used to whenever I'm talking to the mic being able to hear myself in my ears, and for some reason I'm not really getting it. I don't know, I might be getting it, I just can't tell because of the way my voice is and everything, but because I can kind of hear it in this one just a little bit, but this one, it just doesn't seem like it's registering. So that's it for the Fastlane pay-per-view predictions. I hate to put a little bit of update at the end, but remember to watch for the first Hall of Fame tribute we have planned. Also the Fastlane review, both coming out on Sunday. So keep watch on both of those. You're going to see the review first and then the tribute, because I'm basically throwing them out. Trying getting a one per week before WrestleMania, and if I think I'm gonna end up getting them all done, like maybe a week before it's the week of WrestleMania, which really that isn't that bad because it'll lead up to the WrestleMania pay-per-view predictions, which that sounds like a good schedule for me. So that is all for the. Once again, that's all for the Fastlane pay-per-view predictions. And as always, I'm Cody the Hangman Heinzman, and that's just how it is.